My friends, we have reached the third season of the course. I hope you are not bored until this part of the course. In the previous two chapters, as you remember, we talked about the generalities of formula writing and logical functions and got to know them. And now we have reached this chapter, which is about conditional formats. Conditional formats, which are also called formatting, are used to create a different appearance in the cells so that we can recognize the changes in the cells from their appearance. For example, to determine the number of production in the fall season, if conditional formatting is used, we can, for example, set the color of each cell that has the highest value to green. To use the conditional formatting window, we must go to the Home tab and select this option. Let's get acquainted with the options available in this section and some examples. You see we have a table and we want to determine, for example, percentage share of costs that are more than 10%. For this, we select the desired column. In the conditional formatting section, we select the first option, for example, highlight cell rules. In this part, we choose the cells that are greater than a value or smaller between two numbers are equal. Here we choose this part that is larger. From the open window, enter 10% in this section. And in this section, we choose the color we want. For example, we choose green. And now, if we click OK, we will see that the cells that are above 10% are shown in green. Now we want to show the cells that are smaller than the number 8 in red. We select the desired area again. In the conditional formatting section, select is smaller from among the options. From the open window, enter 8 and select red in the color section. And click OK. And now you will see that the cells that are less than 8 are shown in red. In the next part, we will get to know other examples. My friends, a common mistake in removing conditional formatting is that users delete the information inside the cell. While this doesn't remove the imported formats. To remove conditional formats, we must select the desired area and in the conditional section at the bottom, select the Clear Rules option. In the first part, Clear Rules from selected cells deletes the formats created in the selected area. And in the Clear Rules from entire sheet section, it deletes all the formats applied in the sheet. If we choose this option, you'll see that all the formats we created were deleted. Suppose in this table, in the status column, wherever we enter a check mark, the corresponding cell will be assigned a color and a line will be displayed on it. For this, we first select the desired area. We should not select the entire table. We only select the area where we want the conditional to be applied. We do not use highlight in the conditional option because these are ready and predefined formats. So, we will create a new rule that doesn't have predefined options. We click on the New Rule option. From the open window, we select the Use a Formula option. In the Format Values section, we must write the formula we want to create. So, here we write equal C3 equal to big P, the capital P. As you know, is the tick mark. We write C3, Excel automatically generalizes the rest of the cells. So, it is enough to write a cell and now select the Format option in the Preview section. From the window that opens, select the desired color from the Font tab in the Color section. We also select the Strike Through option and then click OK. Now, in the Preview section, it shows the result like this. Click OK and you will see the result of the formula displayed like this. Now, as soon as we put a tick in each cell in this column, the corresponding cell will change. Suppose we have a table in this sheet. Now we want to create other rows in it and we want Excel to do this automatically. That is, when we create a number, Excel will automatically create the color of the table and border for it. And if we delete the number, that format should also be deleted. For this, we select the desired area up to any row we want. Now we select the New Rule option from the Conditional option. We select the Use a Formula option. Now we have to create the formula we want in this part. Note that this option is created as true and false. See? For example, we enter here whether A2 is greater than 0 and true is displayed. When we drag it down, you will see it's created for all rows. So, we want the same formula. Now, we return to the New Rule window. We write the formula. Note that this formula starts with is. That is, whether our colon is greater than 0. Guys, please pay attention carefully. There is an important point here, is that colon A2 must be absolute. That is, we must enter the $sign before it. And our criterion will be colon A2. So we enter equal to $A2 is greater than 0. You might be wondering why we didn't make the colon absolute in the previous examples. See, in the previous examples there was only one colon, but here there is a table with several columns. And we must make the column we want the condition applied to it absolute. Now in this section, we select Format. Select the desired color from the Fill tab. Select the Outline option from the Border tab and click OK. Now you will see enter any number. The table will be created and the format will be applied. Just note that this format is for the area we have selected. Gantt chart is about timing. Guys, see, we want to create a formula that Excel will automatically display the days for us. For example, if we set the beginning to 5 and the end to 9 in this table, we want Excel to automatically show us these parts, for example, from the 5th to the 9th day in color. Our focus in this part should be to generate a number. For example, if the 5th to the 9th day is the start and end, it will show one from the 5th to the 9th column. Here, the start and the end are 2 and 3. Show columns 2 and 3 as 1 and so on until the end. So we have to write the formula to do this automatically. So we write the formula like this. Equals if, open parentheses, and if G3 larger equals start, and again, if G3 smaller equals end, closed parentheses, comma, number 1, We can put any number here, it doesn't matter, and otherwise show it as empty. A significant point here is that the start and end cells must be absolute and their colon must be fixed. So, we put the dollar sign in the formula before D4 and E4. But for this cell, G3, its row must remain fixed so that it can move and be applied to the next rows. So, we make the G3 line absolute. Now, we copy the G3 colon down and then we copy it forward. And now you will see that the number 1 is applied in all areas. Now in this part, we want to select the whole area because we want to color it. In the conditional section, select the highlight option and then the equal to option. From the window that opens, enter the number 1 in this section, select the desired color in this section and click OK. And now you will see all the cells that were the same are displayed with color. See, in this table, we want to determine the highest cost per week within 12 months. From the conditional formatting option in the highlight section, we select the equal to option. From the open window in this section, we write equal to max. Open parentheses and reselect the area we selected to display here. So in other words, we select this area twice. Once because we used conditional and once again we choose it for the max function. Now we choose the desired color. For example, here we choose the color red and click OK. And now you will see the maximum cost is displayed in red. Now I want to specify the minimum cost. Again, we select equal to from the conditional section, then highlight option. In the open window, type equal, minimum, open parentheses, select the desired area again, select your color, and click OK. Now we want to display the colon information in different ways, including data bar, color scales, icon sets. Here, for example, we select the information of colon G. We select the data bar option from the conditional option. In this part, it draws intra-cell charts for us. For example, we choose this option and want this chart to display for us in terms of the largest data and the smallest data. This option is very useful for instant reports and be sure to use it. You can easily select any area and create a cell chart for it. The next part is color scales. This part is less used. First, we select the area from the conditional option. We select the color scales option. Among the options, we can choose one according to our needs and color the cells. My friends, there are more settings for this section in the More Rules section. And then the next part is icon sets. We select the area. From the conditional section, we select the icon sets option. In this section, we can choose the desired options for this cell. For example, we choose this option and now you will see it will be displayed like this. For this part, there are more settings in the More Rules section that you can refer to.